Measuring time is a really important concept for a Hurst cycles analyst and trader because, of course, Hurst cycles move the prices of financial markets over time. And so you will be constantly asking yourself, how long has it been since a particular cycle has formed a trough or a peak in the market? Now, the circles and whiskers provide us with visual guides to when each of the cycles is next expected to form a peak or a trough, but it is very useful to have an understanding of how long it has been since the trough or a peak of a particular cycle. That is called the phase of the cycle, and when you have an understanding of the phase of the cycle, you know where that cycle is in terms of influencing the price movement. Is it moving up? Is it moving down? Is it approaching a trough, approaching a peak? That kind of thing. Measuring time is very easy. You simply apply the bar counter indicator, which came with your Hurst Cycles suite of tools. So we'll drag that bar counter indicator onto the chart. There aren't any inputs, so you simply click on OK. And now we have the bar counter indicator on our chart. Nothing actually happens because what we need to do is we need to add a bar count. You simply drag the add bar count script onto the chart and you drop it on the chart at the point from which you would like to measure the time. So I'm going to drop it here at the point of the 5-hour cycle peak, and there we can see we have an instant bar count. There have been 151 bars, or because this is a 1-minute chart, 151 minutes have elapsed since that fairly prominent peak in the markets, which was a peak of the 5-hour cycle according to this analysis. I can move that bar count vertically on my chart by double clicking it, and I simply drag the label up here, and you'll see that the entire bar count with its dashed line and everything moves up to that level. Now when I change time frame, my bar counts remain, of course, on the chart, and there you can see that the time elapsed is now 152 minutes, and it is 31 bars on this 5-minute chart. Let's add another bar count over here on the 5-minute chart because I would like to know how much time has elapsed since this peak over here. And there is our instant bar count, 156 bars or 13 hours have elapsed since that peak. As time passes, of course, you're going to lose interest in your bar counts from earlier peaks and troughs, and so you will want to remove them from your chart. You do that very simply by double-clicking on the label for the bar count and pressing your delete button, and that bar count will be deleted. The bar counter indicator will come along and clean up that dashed line in a moment. If you find that your bar counts are not updating in real time, in other words, they are showing the bar count from the time at which you applied the script to your chart and they're not moving forwards in time, they're not measuring time properly, then it would be because you have not applied the bar counter indicator to your chart. The bar counter indicator updates those bar counts so that they are constantly giving you the current measurement from the start of the bar count.